Hey guys, so it is 10 to 8 in the morning, but I have a very busy day today, so I am just going to get my empties for this last week done. As you can probably tell, my bag is a lot bigger this time, so I have melted through things. I will just say this now, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know this, I may be getting into my sewing again, but it doesn't mean that I'm not melting down. I still melt down every night, every morning, just to see what I can go through in my stash. I am also finding that my fall stuff has now, it's gone. I don't have any more fall stuff until my box from my friend arrives. And my winter stuff, I literally have like one pack of winter stuff, and that's probably about it. So yeah, I'm hoping my box from my friend arrives within the next couple of days, just so we've got some more stuff to pop into my melt box, because my melt box is almost empty now. I have got to really try and do that a little bit as soon as my melts come. So yeah, let's just jump on into this empties video. I have my cup of tea because it is so early with my Jack Skellington on it. Let's just jump on into what I can remember of my empties. First one here is Rose Girls Strawberry Jam Birthday Cake. Now I only melt this one when my boyfriend isn't at home because he hates strawberry jam. He hates anything strawberry from any vendor. So this one, being a Rose Girls, is pretty strong. This is very strawberry with a slight hint of bakery. I absolutely love this one. This was only from a sampler that she did ages ago, but I absolutely loved it. Just melting it this morning, and it's just about starting to heat up, so that one is a great thrower. I do love melting that one. This next one is Sweet Sense Fizzy Vimto. I melted this on a day where we had to melt, I think it was something mystical or something, and I just didn't have anything, so I popped this one on. This is super strong. This was an extremely high thrower as soon as it hit the melter and started melting. If you don't know, in America, Vimto is a blackberry, strawberry, raspberry drink that we have here in the UK. It is very sweet. As a scent, it is very strong. I didn't like it so much when it first hit the melter. I just couldn't stand how strong it was. However, once it cooled down, well, not cooled down, but mellowed out a bit, it was really nice and exactly like the drink. I've not tried many sweet scents before, so it was nice to know about the throw on that one, but not the best. As you can probably tell, can you see my boyfriend's picture back there? Yeah, it fell off the wall when we just about moved in, and he hasn't fixed it yet, so it's staying there and it'll be in the background, I'm afraid, so you'll have to get used to that one. Anyway, back to the wax. This next one is Wonderberry Luigi's Mansion, and this is pistachio pudding cake, kettle corn and cannoli. I've melted this one twice now. I cut it in half and melted the first one about 2 weeks ago, and then I melted the other half one night recently. This to me is pistachio pudding cake with a sweet creaminess from the cannoli. I don't know what kettle corn is, so I do not know the scent of it. This is a very nice sweet pistachio pudding cake. I would probably actually eat this, even though I know it's wax and you can't, but it's a nice scent. It's a nice sweet light bakery scent. If you're not into bakery, you'd probably really love that one, and it was probably about a medium throw. So sad to see this one go, but I'm glad I enjoyed it, and I have got more sort of this sort of scent coming from Jenny and Rose Girls. This one is a full bag, so my first full bag I have ever finished from Rose Girls, and this is in Clean Cotton Peppermint. This was an extremely strong thrower. You got a 50-50 between the Clean Cotton and Peppermint. It was an extremely high throw. I love this one. My boyfriend loved this one. It reminds me of when we moved in because it was the first scent I popped on. So I'm sad to see it go. However, I think I may purchase the mini melter so I can recreate that. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, great throw. And you also know about that one. I've melted it so many times and put it in reviews now that you're probably sick of seeing it. Next one here is from Tiffany Candles, and this was Marshmallow Mac Apple. I popped this on in my bedroom 2 days ago, and I didn't expect this to be a really strong thrower, but it really was. The marshmallow toned down that Mac Apple to a really sweet cotton candy marshmallow Mac Apple, and it was so nice. I wouldn't have put this on knowing how sweet it was, put this on when I had a headache, which is what I was saving it for, so I'm glad I didn't put it on when I had a headache. This was just really sweet and really nice, definitely different. The Mac Apple didn't stand out, the Marshmallow did. I loved that one, and it was probably about a medium throw. I managed to melt through my last Country Lane Keepsakes in Blackberry Sugar Cookie. I was saving this for December, Christmas time, but I just wanted something sweet, fall-like and me. So this one I got from a friend, and I got 2 pieces. I saved one just because I had to. It was such a nice scent. However, the second time I melted it, I didn't get the scent that I got on the first one. It was a very light sugar cookie this time. The blackberry was very, very strong, and it was both times, but the sugar cookie was very, very light this time, and it was just a blackberry scent. To me it didn't seem like a full scent, which kind of upset me. This one was a light to medium throw this time. Last time it was a medium to high. So I don't know what time did to that one. This next one is Sassy Girl Aroma Pink Lemonade. I absolutely love this. I had 1 large chunk which I chopped up into 2 from a friend. I don't know what the pink was, or whether it is just literally pink lemonade, or whether it's pink sugar lemonade. However, I popped this on in my room for the second time. The first time I did it in my room as well, and it filled my room again. I absolutely love the throw I get from Sassy Girl Aroma, bar the everything that goes on with her. That's why I don't purchase from her. However, I love the throw and I love the scents. This was a lovely, sweet, sugary lemonade. It wasn't like a cleaner lemon, thank God. I love this one. It was extremely high throw, and I would repurchase it if I purchased from her. So if you have it in a D-stash, please let me know. I would buy that from you. Next one here is another clown. This is Poisoned Apothecary by The Bathing Garden. This one was hot mould, apple cider with woody undertone. As I said in my last review, this one basically to me is just a cider note. The first time I melted it, I didn't like it. The second 2 times, or the other 2 times, I absolutely loved it. So I'm warming up to the cider note in it. Absolutely loved it. Don't think I repurchased it from her last lot of when she put up the Halloween stuff, which is fine by me. I'll just repurchase it next year if I'm still into wax by that time. You know what I'm like, changing my stuff around. The next one is Winter Woodland by The Bathing Garden. This one was, come on, focus, fir, pine, clove buds, mistletoe berries, citrus and floral. This was extremely strong. The first time I melted this, I melted it when I had a cold, and it is literally fir, pine and a tiny bit of floral. It's extremely manly. However, I did melt it again, and I melted the last 2 cubes in my bedroom about a week ago now, beginning of the week, and it's still really, really strong even when you can smell, but it is still a fir, pine and floral scent. It cleared my nose, and although I said it was manly, I still really, really enjoyed this one. I liked the scent of it. I would repurchase this again when she puts up her winter stuff, but I don't think she's putting that up this time, which is a bit upsetting. Only a couple more empties to go, and then we can go on to everything else I melted. So this one is a Yankee in warm cashmere. I just thought melt through it, then it's gone. However, strangely enough, I actually got a throw from this one. So this one to me was like a light linen sort of scent, but it did have a warm undertone. Loved the smell. I popped this on in my room. I melted it before bedtime, and it actually really, really worked. It was a really relaxing scent. I've got about a medium throw out of this one, which is why I'm like, great, lovely, lovely, lovely scent. I don't buy from Yankee because I don't get throws. So when I do find one that throws, it really, really annoys me, because there's no point buying like one of these for like, I think it's about £1. Yeah, that's my issue with Yankee. I've given up on them. Apart from their candles, when I get given one, I've given up with their melt. Although I don't melt their melt cups, it's literally just these little things that I melt. The next one you can't really even see. This is Tiffany Candles, and it is Rosemary Mint and Rain Fresh. This one was really nice. I popped this on in my living room one time. I don't know why I'm showing you the packet. I popped this on in my living room. thinking that the rosemary mint would overtake the Rain Fresh, but it actually really didn't. It was a great 50-50. The Rain Fresh made it a really fresh scent. However, the rosemary mint is sort of the headache clearing thing for me. I absolutely love Tiffany's rosemary mint. This was about a medium to strong throw, depending on what sniff you got, what smell you got. I enjoyed this. If she made this again, like in one of her big bags, I would probably purchase this. And the last one I finished off was Sassy Girl Aroma Watermelon Jenny Juice. I don't remember this one, so sorry guys, I can't give you a review on that. So that was all my empties, which is actually quite a lot for a week, but as I said, I was trying to get through my box. So everything else has literally got like 1 or 2 melts in it, and they'll probably be gone soon as well. So first one I've got here is VCS Moonstone, which is eucalyptus, spearmint and peppermint. Absolutely love this scent. I pop this on whenever it's cold outside, whenever my nose feels blocked. I actually even pop this on when I want to go to bed and I want to relax. I love the scent so much that I mix it with anything. I don't know whether I mixed this with anything. I don't think I did. I don't think I mixed this at all. But I absolutely enjoy this one. I have still got a few melts left in my bag. So I'm going to keep these 2 in my melting box. Then when I get to my winter melts in December, I will probably put the rest of the bag in there because I absolutely love it. This one I popped on just a minute ago. This is VCS Atlantic City Roses and Art Deco Overpour. You guys are used to seeing this now. I have so much of it. I don't like this scent. You guys are used to me saying that. I pop this on in my bedroom when I know I'm not going to be in very much that day. I pop it on in the morning, turn it off when I'm out, and then pop it back on at night. I don't like the scent that much, so it's worth me just popping it up there to use it all up. I also send that away to friends when I send parcels off to people, just because it gets it gone and I don't want to really try and sell it. I've been melting a lot of VCS and I didn't really know why. This next one is Jackie O meets Lucy and Ethel from VCS, which is marshmallow birthday cake vanilla bean noel with pistachio coconut pudding cake. I popped this on in my room yesterday and I actually really enjoyed it. I popped a half coin on that I had in there and it was a very light pistachio pudding cake. Probably the marshmallow vanilla bean noel that made it a light pistachio pudding cake. I didn't get any coconut, thank God, because I don't like coconut in scents. So yeah, this was nice. I fell asleep with this on. I had a little nap in the day and I actually really enjoyed it. I woke up thinking, oh, it smells really great in here. So that was this one. I can't remake this, which is a bit upsetting, but I did like that scent. The other one I melted yesterday was VCS A Royal Wedding. You all know how I love this scent so much. It's a great, extremely strong thrower for me. It smells like Battenberg cake from my childhood, and I do have quite a lot of this left, so I am trying to melt through it while it is still appropriate, seasonally appropriate. You're probably going to get sick of seeing all the same sort of scents, so I'm just going to mention that now. Every time I go quiet, I drink some of my tea because I know I've got to go out at 10 o'clock, which is only 2 hours away, but I've got other things to do as well. So this next one is Rose Girls Pink Peppermint and So White. I am getting through my bag of this purely because I absolutely love it. I'm going to be upset when it's gone, so I hope that I can mix this in mini melters when it does arrive. This chunk here is probably 2, maybe 3 melts. I've got loads of it left in this little bag, thank God. This will also be a scent that will be popped into my winter melt box as well because I love it so much. It is fresh but so strong. You get a peppermint apple scent. I don't get any sort of pink sugar or anything from it. But to me, this is a peppermint apple. Absolutely amazing. So fresh, really strong, and it lasts for hours. I popped this on. I've actually popped it on in my bedroom and in my living room melter, and both work really well. I really enjoyed it. It's great as a nighttime scent, great as a morning scent. I would repurchase that if Jenny made it. Another one you're probably sick of seeing, this is Fall Fruit Cornucopia. This one I had to pop on something that made me happy. This is a scent that always makes me happy. I think I've got about 4 clams of this now. Oh, I don't know what it is about the smell. I think it's apples and pears together with some sort of earthy, woody note, and to me that is amazing. That is my mixture of manly and fruity, and it's great. I actually really enjoyed this one. It is a great strong thrower. I put 2 cubes in a melter every time. Great strong thrower. Lasts about 4 or 5 hours before you have to change it out, but I could generally change this out for the same scent. I love it that much, and I have that much of it. So this one will probably be gone in the next one, but as I said, I will probably have this in my melt box for the next couple of weeks anyway, because I love it that much. This next one I did not love. Now, I love Lush dupes, but I hated this scent. This is Maple Tree Melts Ms. Rule, and I've managed to find the scent notes, which is patchouli, peppercorn, black pepper and vanilla. Now, just from that description, I'm like, is it going to be too manly? Is it not going to be sweet enough for me? Patchouli to me it's a floral manly scent. Peppercorn, obviously manly, black pepper, manly, vanilla is just a blender scent. So I popped this on thinking, okay, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I love the colours of it, and what it did to my melter was amazing. I popped this on Halloween night, actually, or the next morning from Halloween, just to see what it was like. Nah. As soon as it heated up, this was way too strong for me, way too manly. It actually made me feel like I was gagging a little bit. I was choking out because of the scent. So as soon as it fully melted, I took it off the heat and put it in my freezer to freeze up. So this will be going to a friend. I can't stand that one. I've not had a scent dislike that much in a while, so that was very strange to be getting that for me anyway. The next one is another mainstay that I'm absolutely loving. I'm so glad I got some more of this. This was Apple Pumpkin. I actually melted this one on Halloween, I think. I melted this on Halloween and then this one the morning after. I love pumpkin scents now. This one's just made me love it so much. This is a 50-50 between apple and pumpkin, but you do get a cinnamon note as well. This to me is what I would imagine a pumpkin pie would be like, or I would add apple into a pumpkin pie to actually taste what this smells like. You know what I'm trying to say. I think I have another clam of this as well. I did buy a couple when I was with my mother, just purely because I loved it so much and I enjoyed this last time. I melted it down so quickly. I have 2 more melts in that one and it will be going back in my box. That one is a medium to high throw as well. Another thing I love that you guys all know I love, I've been hoarding this one, so I just thought I'd bring it out now. This is Lavender, Olive Branch and Sultana Lush type. I have 2 more melts-ish in there. This one to me is a lavender with a sweetness from the Olive Branch and Sultana. It is a great scent for nighttime. It is a strong thrower. You do get the lavender, but as I said, it's mostly Olive Branch and Sultana. My boyfriend even liked this one. He came into the room after I'd already gone to bed and turned my melter off, and he said it smelled really nice in the room. So this one is a favourite. I may also purchase some Olive Branch from Jenny as well when I do my mini melters list, because I love that scent so much. I'm trying to hurry up because I don't want to be that person that does the 20-minute long empty videos and it's not actually that much. This one's Glitterati Candle Co in Plum Delicious. I don't love this scent so much, so I was just trying to melt through it. Plus the bags, can you see what the bag is like now? I mean, it's not open, but the scent is starting to make the bag really thin. So I'm going to have to just use this one up soon, I think. Melt it so it's gone. Plum Delicious, if you're wondering, is plum, strawberry, peaches, apple, vanilla and red berries. To me this is mostly plum and red berries. I don't get anything else, and I don't stand it so much, I don't like it so much, but my boyfriend does, so I put this on when he's around so he can smell it. I predominantly put it up into my bedroom. If you haven't guessed by now, I put a scent into my bedroom if I do not like it. Just because I'm not always up there. I do go up there a lot, but I'm not always up there. So it's a designated area for things to just be melted down. So this will probably go back up there when he's next around. I didn't like it, but it's a very strong thrower if you do like strong throwers. This one. Now I know this isn't seasonally appropriate. I really didn't care. Again, this was another day when we had to melt something that made us happy, and Backwoods Barbie always makes me happy. It makes me feel refreshed and woke up. So this one is, I can't remember right now, Strawberry Satsuma, something else. Such a great scent from VCS and everybody loves it. This is my second row of Getting Backwards Barbie. I absolutely love this scent. It's an extremely high thrower every time around, and it is mostly Satsuma to me. So when I want to feel awake, I pop the Satsuma on. It is always VCS as well. I don't really have any other Satsuma from any other vendor, so it makes sense to melt this one. I will probably put this away now until summer of next year. I just realised the bag was open. I will put this away till summer next year because I'm just not feeling it right now. It was nice for the day, but not right now. And the last one is one you've all seen and you know I love. This Pink Sugar Flannel Sheet. I'm not going to say much about it because it's in every melt video. It is 50-50 between both scents. It's a very strong scent. It's a high thrower, and again, I love Tiffany's, so I'm always going to purchase from her. So that was my melts for the week, guys. I'm sorry the video is so long, but I'm actually feeling that I'm getting into my zone now that I have time, I have people around, I can do over 10-minute videos. I'm getting into my melting zone and how I feel about things. So I hope you're enjoying the longer videos from me, guys. I think my next one will be a November melt box, just to see what I can put in until my stuff comes from my friend. So until that one, see you soon. Bye, guys.